Hi, Tank. You coming up here? Hey, get out of Daddy's coffee. You don't get the coffee. No, you don't. You guys. You. No. No coffee. No coffee for you. No coffee for you. Goofball. Goofball. Okay. My buddy. My buddy. You dirty baby. I love you, Penny. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Can you say hi? No, you just want me to kiss you. Furball. Yeah. You guys should do it. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Saturday. Uh-oh. Looks like we're going to have a tank. We got a tank encounter. Hey, tankers. Tankers away. Tankers away. Okay. It's a tanker. Tankers away. Tankers away. You coming in? You coming in? You coming in? Yeah, you can lay next to Daddy. Okay. You my buddy. Yeah, that's my boys. Welcome to my Saturday. First one in a little while that I've gotten to be able to sit with the boys. Been usually busy. Got to get yard work done. Winter's almost over here. Gonna start raking the dead off the lawn, as they would say up here, and fix where the snowplow guy tore up my front yard. Just saying. All right, everybody. God bless. Love you. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Kansas City, Missouri. Let's make it happen. Interesting little critters. That rock is 3 times its size. He's gonna get that sucker out of there too, and he's coming up. He's going uphill with that thing. Wow. He's like, I got it, don't worry about me, I got it. Nothing like a worker ant. One of them walks across it while he's trying to carry it, and that's something. He is not giving up on it. Okay, he gave up on it. There you go. How we doing, everybody? I've always been fascinated with some of those anthills. That little sucker, I mean, I think that stone was probably at least 3 times the size. Oh, well, we're sitting here in Spearville again. Here at well, what do you want to call this? Community board, as they would say. Let me flip you guys around. Ford Country, Dodge City Peace Commission, early 1883. I don't know if I can get a photo of that. But that would be Luke Short, Bat Masterson, Charlie Bassett, Wyatt Earp, Frank McLean, and Neil Brown. That's early. We're sitting here, Spearville, which is right there. Drag that in a little bit. There we go. Spearville. And U.S. turbine capacity. I'm not a big fan of that. Nope. Not at all. Not even close. I think it's a waste of energy. That's just my own 2 cents worth on that. I mean, I'm not opposed to other energy, but no, you lose too much in translation as they transport the energy. It's by the time they get it into these power lines, it's kind of like the solar. Not a big fan of those either, because when those solar panels are done, well, they're hazardous waste. I haul them. As a haz waste hauler, I haul those. I have out of California. And those turbines, I don't know if they finally figured out something to do with those 200-foot blades or not, but they're fiberglass. I mean, at least what I'm walking on, let me flip you guys around, hang tight. This is crushed concrete. They've taken all the metal out of it and they've taken crushed concrete and basically turned it into gravel. At least it has a repurpose. I'm all about that. And these look like little brick chips, so it gives a little bit of color. But this is a recycled concrete and brick. So whenever you see got ourselves another ant hill. Let's see, do we have anybody living in this one? Well, not as much activity on this one, but we got activity. It is kind of cool out. It's not cold, but it is cool. It's probably in the 50s, middle 50s. But they're combing. They are crawling. Now think about this for a second. Back you guys out of there. They've made that hill. Yeah. And this is a millet field. I believe that's millet, or not millet, but it's sorghum. I think it's a sorghum field. Get my bearings right. So, but we are done. As you can tell, Steel Horse is way over there. We're parked next to the litter bugs over there. Well, somebody's dogs are getting after it. But yeah, so no, I mean, when there was a yard down in Iowa, what we call a boneyard, that had those blades in it, and flatbedders would be coming in and they'd be saw cutting them in like threes to put them on a 53-foot flatbed. So I'm just not a big fan of it. That you just lose too much energy, as the electricity that it creates gets up in these wires up there, and they lose. I did a deep dive on that a little bit. I think they lost close to 50% of its power by the time it got to the transformer. It just seems like a waste. And a lot of our good resources, I mean, yeah. So just not, I don't know why I was going there, but I'm just not a big fan of the wind turbines and solar farms. Solar farms are worse. I drove by one where I saw a photo of a field. They literally will take a field like this and just wipe it right out, and then put all those big old freaking solar panels in there. And then they got like their own power grid system that's outside of there, that little transformer boxes that they're going into. My biggest thing is it just turns into a hazardous waste when they're done with the panels. You can't just chuck them into a garbage can and throw them away. So that's kind of cool. Flip you guys around and take a look at that. Water, it's an old windmill, I guess, or it's a display of one anyway. So, but oh, this one's a very active. Now that's kind of cool looking. This is a big daddy.
I'm not going to crouch down, although, okay, let me crouch down so you can get a good look at the size and scope of this thing. I'm not going to get too close, I'll just zoom in. It's a lot larger entrance with a lot more activity. Wow. These guys are way more active on this one. All right, everybody. You guys had enough ants? Everybody heading over to their ants? Wow. I'm not going to kick it. That would just be downright rude. Just saying. I don't mess with them. Yeah, that's my footprints. We'll just stay away. All right, everybody. On that, as always, we're still fighting with Facebook. They still haven't allowed me to have my channel. They're not allowing me to have. What's weird is I go through my Chrome app on my phone, and somehow I'm able to. I can respond and leave little messages. You know, I can post messages on my old page. But I can't do any reels. And the new page that I opened up under Preacher Paul, they still got me locked out under investigation or whatever for what did they say, scam or identity, whatever. So that's been going on since it's only been a few days, but it's over the weekend type stuff. So it is what it is. So very well I could be done with Facebook, and I guess I'd be all right with that. Sort of, but not right, not really, not the way they did it, but all well. But we've gabbed enough. Welcome to Spearville, Kansas. We'll get up tomorrow. We're not in any big hurry because we're just going to be going down to Albuquerque. We're going to sit behind the building. Don't want to get in there too early. Don't need to get in there early. They're not going to unload me. And then we'll get reloaded at our other location there, and then head straight back up to Minneapolis. So if everything goes right, Tuesday we'll get unloaded, reloaded, and then we'll head up to, we'll see how far back up this way, because this is roughly about 8 hours, eight and a quarter hours. So everything goes right, it'll be 3 hours, almost 3 hours that way. Get you guys out of the sun. Sorry about that. And hopefully I'm not keeping you too far in the wind. I'm trying to keep you out of the wind. So yeah, I've been watching this one guy. He was on Tucker Carlson the other day. What was his name? Casey Putcha. And he's got a car, the Omega car, that he built himself. Gets 104 miles to the gallon. Which leads you to believe if a private guy, and it's a diesel turbo engine in this two-seater car, if he can get 104 miles to the gallon, what are we all doing out here with all these cars? And it goes down another rabbit hole of who's in charge of what. So on that, my friends, God bless. Love you guys. Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Love that sound. It's that season. It's got good throttle. Love you guys. Oh yeah, they got our piece back on. We got a new piece put back. No more hole there. Sweet. All All right. Now we go.